but I mean, cuts and bruises are one thing, but Lee, this man has no leg.
I did the right thing.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah, so that's something you don't have to do, but it's interesting what you can
I guess. Well, you've
do.
done all you can, Lee. Thanks for the help. Go ahead and check in on the others. I need a little space here anyway.
So I know who I'm going to give the food to. Actually, I'm not sure. I know two people I'm going to give the food to. I'm not going to give anything to Ben. If you give something to Ben, everyone's a bit like, what the fuck, he's just here. Which is a fair enough point, I'm going to say. Because even if you want to help them, you can't really give them your supplies, really, to be honest. I mean, this is logically, it's not the same.
Not since it broke at the
Giving them a hand and giving them your vital supplies is a bit of a difference.
Yeah, if that's okay. I need it.
It's okay, hon.
You said they'd find us.
I know, I did.
And until then...
Look, Clementine.
I'm not stupid, Lee. I know it's just pretend. But it makes me
I
feel
love the whole... It's just, it's proper like they are family. The thing is, though, I mean, it's like... It's like a father figure and a daughter figure, but they're fully aware that they're not father and daughter.
It doesn't look good, Clementine. It doesn't look good.
Oh, okay. I'm so hungry, Lee. I hope I get to eat soon.
Yeah, here's your apple. She loves apples, by the way.
Here, Clem, you need something to eat.
I love apples. Thank you. Are there more?
No, honey. That was the last one.
Oh,
Enjoy it. You deserve it.
And I'm going to give one to Duck as well to keep Kenny happy.
How you doing, Duck?
I'm okay.
You spelled colouring wrong, America, every time.
I don't know. A dog?
Nope. Oh, I know. It's a goat, right? No.
There's a couple of optional things in this I won't do, just because it doesn't actually matter, because someone else will do it. You know...
Hey, Duck. How about a little food? Here.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, so even though I don't have to give food to... even though I could give food to Kenny, I don't have to, and he'll still be happy that I fed Duck. So, it's alright. I'm going to talk to everyone, obviously, but I'm not feeding everyone.
Hey, is my friend gonna make it?
I don't know, but Kaja will do her best. I promise.
I can't believe you chopped off his leg.
There was no other way. How you holding up, kid?
Well, I keep wondering if I could have done something to help, you know? Some kind of... I don't know. Something.
I don't know either.
It's killing me.
There's a lot of this, like, people, like, he's a bit indecisive, Ben, but to be honest, most of the time, you can't imagine him doing anything.
The man you saved is Mr. Parker.
A lot of people blame him. I mean, he does fuck up at some point, but a lot of people will blame him for shit, and it's a bit unfair, because a lot of the times, what could he have done except that would have killed him? And to be honest, I'm going to say, nobody is obligated to die for you, to be honest. So...
Word's getting out that you want to leave the motor in.
That ain't no secret.
You shouldn't really get angry over it.
I'm not sure that's the best idea.
You gave Glenn your blessing when he left. Just asking you respect my choice as well.
Yeah, but he was leaving to find his friends. Your family's right here.
Well, here isn't doing us any good. You should think about coming with us, you and Clem.
The coast does sound like a...
To be honest, staying here is not a good idea, though. Just as of what we know right now,
I'm taking my family.
it ain't. Mainly because of the fact that there's no fucking food. We know this. I think you should know who else I'm going to feed.
How you doing, Clementine?
Okay.
Where's your hat?
I don't know. Can you help me find it?
Sure. When did you lose it?
I had it a couple
because
days ago.
I want to keep them alive. I saved them.
I'll let you know.
That should be a clue enough for you if you watch the last part.
I've got to take care of some things.
This is actually, I think, if you do every side mission, because I remember recording it last time, but then hating the recording. I think I fucked up with a lot of the choices, so I just didn't bother with it. But if you do every side thing, even the inconsequential shit, which I'm probably going to ignore this time, this is like a 2-hour episode, which is about the same length as episode 4 if you do everything in that.
What are you working on, Doug?
I've worked up a little warning system for outside.
How does it work?
I set up trip lines at 4 locations.
And yeah, so this is actually a pretty lengthy one. But like I said, there's a couple of shit that I'm just not going to do because I don't see the point. I mean, it's cool. It's good fluff.
Don't suppose I could interest you in some food.
Actually, why don't you keep my share today? I know I said it didn't matter why you saved me and not Carly, but I owe you a lot more than half a day's rations.
Hey, if Doughboy doesn't want his food, hand it this way.
It doesn't work like that. I'll decide who gets the food.
Well, decide smart. You don't really want
Now,
to piss me off, do you?
yeah, I did it again. Every time Doug declines, I'll go, oh, well, I might as well give it to Larry then, because, you know, keep Lily happy. And then every time he walks over here, he goes, you don't want to push me off. And I'll just kind of, and then I'm like, right now, I'm definitely not giving you any shit.
Will you hold the damn board steady?
I'm trying. I didn't realize I was getting this weak already.
What do you want? A handout? Oh, I got 60 cents in my pocket, if you'll shut up and quit being such a pansy.
Hey, you holding up okay, Lee? I was pretty fucked up back there, having to cut that guy's leg off.
Yeah, I just hope Cat.
I like Mark. He's a good guy. It's also pretty, I'm going to say, I would recommend you feed him because it's kind of useful for
I
later.
know her intentions are good, but
But nothing. She's making the smart choice. Those parasites you guys brought back need to go.
Oh, he's so annoying. I'm definitely not feeding him. Every time I'm like, I should, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna, because he's a cunt.
This wall isn't exactly military standard.
no way I'm going back there. You saw what it was like when you guys picked me up. Completely overrun.
Here, eat something.
No, I don't know, actually. I might.
Need any help with the wall?
Nope.
Actually, we could use your axe.
Actually, I'm
Mind if I
gonna.
take it?
Just to make this next bit easier,
Yeah,
right?
give us that thing for a bit.
In reality, most people will be like, why would you do it?
Here, this should help. Try not to make too much noise.
Yeah, we're not stupid.
I love this.
Come on, Larry, give it a rest. I'm sure Lee is getting pretty sick of you thinking he's a danger to the group.
And it's
Is
the
that
truth.
what you told him?
Yeah, that's right.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Look, I don't care what it is, but you two have got to start trying to get along.
The only thing I have to do is protect my daughter. And right now that means
I love that.
getting
We're
this
not
damn
stupid,
wall
and I just want to.
fixed. So
I want to.
appreciate it.
Unless it's been
You
patched
two
somehow,
shut
I
up
want
and let
you
me
to
get
see how
back
he
to
uses
work.
the axe. Also, why do they need the axe? Actually. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be nice because of what I'm gonna do later.
Some of these people have gone longer than me without food. They're the ones that need it.
Look at that! I know he's nailing in a ball, but why would you need the axe?
Here, Larry. Lily would want you to keep your strength up.
I should shove this up your ass, but I'm too hungry.
Yeah, so I'm doing that to be a nice guy because he's gonna help me in a minute. Just not like to help me, but he's gonna help me in a minute, and stuff's gonna happen later, which it's
such
just
an easy
awful.
job, isn't
If I don't,
Never
I will be.
said
It'll be really cheap of me not to.
I don't envy you. I don't know how you have the strength to do this every day.
I don't have a choice.
Lee,
Kenny, I know I ran out of food before.
hey, it was a tough choice, but you took care of the kids.
Yeah, so he's happy as long as you fed the kids. And Lily's only happy as long as you feed her dad, so they're both kind of the same character, but with opposite ends of the spectrum. Basically, Lily's a piece of shit and Kenny's not. That's the difference between them. Although Kenny's an angry fella, but he's not a bad one. There is a difference.
Ken, Lee, come here, please.
He didn't make it, did he?
He lost too much blood.
God damn it. I'm getting sick of this shit.
Ken, come back. There's nothing...
Let him go, Katja.
But
He just needs time. It's been a rough morning.
that man you brought, I tried, but he was never going to survive.
It's really engaging though, because look, we're nearly half an hour in and nothing's really happened yet in terms of plot. The main plot still doesn't. Oh! I remember that happening, but not so suddenly. If you understand what I mean. Oh, I was wrong then.
I got him!
Yeah, I feel like basically what I remember that happening, but I thought I saw the dialogue option and I've not played this for a while, like I said. So I'll tell you what though, I was wrong about that. For some reason, I thought that Larry. I thought that for some reason Larry didn't miss first time and Mark was the one that did, but apparently they both do. So I'm just going to point it out again. Don't feed Larry and give Mark the axe.
Why'd you bring him here in the first place, asshole?
Dad, calm down.
You're gonna get us all killed!
At least you have my axe back though. That's mine.
You said he wasn't bitten! What? We asked you point blank, was he bitten, and you said no! He wasn't! Well, you're not bitten for...
To be fair, it seems a bit... This whole thing about this being bitten, it seems a bit logical that people don't need to be bitten though. Otherwise, why the fuck are there so many?
It's not the bite that does it. You come back no matter how you die. If you don't destroy the brain, that's just what happens. It's gonna happen to all of us.
We're all infected? Everyone?
I guess so. I don't know.
You know, logically, there just wouldn't be that many if it was a localized infection. If it had to be bites.
We were all hiding out in a gym and everybody thought we were finally safe. But one of the girls, Jenny Pitcher, I think, I guess she couldn't take it. She took some pills. A lot of them.
Also, enjoy... I know it's not as interesting as Lee's attire, but enjoy Ben's white hood for this episode, because as of next episode and onwards, it'll be a red hood for some reason. That didn't really happen in
Of course it works. I told you.
season 2. I think well, this was their first time doing something like this specifically.
Those people.
I don't know.
Are they the people?
So I think there are just a few oversights. I mean, Lee's isn't, because obviously he changes his attire. So, you know, that's not really an oversight. But Ben's definitely is.
Just two of them. We need to make a stand.
Or not necessarily
Don't confront them if we don't have to.
a fuck up, but a change of mind going, actually, this looks much better. But it's still inconsistent.
Lily, we gotta do this. That's far enough.
Oh, shit.
To be fair, Kenny has a point.
No problem.
We don't want any trouble.
Of course.
Because this place looks very inhabited, to be honest. So if they were a threat, they would just jump in with weapons if they had them, you know. So
Looks like you folks got the motel locked down, which is fine, but if you could spare any gas, well, we'd be much obliged.
What do you need gas for?
Our place is protected by an electric fence. Generators provide the electricity.
Our generators run on gas. Look, we own a dairy farm a few miles up the road. If y'all be willing to lower your guns, we can talk about some kind of trade.
How y'all doing on food? We got plenty at the dairy.